My friends and clients, it's an interesting day here. It's today, Monday, the 3rd of August. Hilton and his friends is out in the mountains. These guys are tough. They are basically going and walking around, have a great route to walk, but no tent, just enos, those hang mats, is what we call them in South Africa, and a great adventure. So I hope they make it back safe. He at least sent me a text this morning: Dad, I'm alive, and here's the coordinates where we are. You need to come and find me. But I'm so glad to be with you this morning. We are trying out a new format here through our live Facebook events, and the big reason we're doing this is so that we can make sure that you receive this information very, very fresh. In the past, it took a little bit more time to get through our compliance team, but we have a lot of volatility, a lot of new events happening on a day-by-day basis. We want to make sure this information gets to you very, very quick. So what is happening in the last few days? The Senate still is not come to an agreement with this new HEALS Act, and it's still in the decision phase. I hope that these guys can come together and make a decision. They need to make one at least before Friday. Otherwise, our politicians are off to vacation. These guys are working hard, so I guess I need a month vacation. But hopefully, because of that, we'll get a decision and to see what it looks like to be able to help folks continuously still losing jobs as a result of COVID and the economy slowing. The stock market seems to me is not caring much about fundamentals anymore. It doesn't have to do with the profits a company's making, or maybe even leading economic indicators like consumer confidence or new housing starts. It's really just looking at how many new COVID cases there are. It's probably focusing a lot on the death rates, more so on the new cases, but looking at those two things, looking at who will be president in November, and whether or not President Trump is going to shut down TikTok. That's probably the big news of the day and what's going on in the markets. It seems like the markets is trading on a sideways basis at this point in time, waiting for direction, to be able to pick a direction. So what have we done so far to help you? We have implemented the strategy we call the funnel of money. I've mentioned it to you and showed it to you in a lot of workshops. It's an upside down pyramid, and we really are looking at this 1 to 2 years worth of monies that needs to come out to you in the form of a monthly income stream or to fulfill dreamless items. We have invested those monies very conservatively and continue to do so in typically money market accounts or very short-term bond funds. Then we have monies that's 3 to 5 years out, and in this space, something that I would not for a moment imagined I would have been excited about talking about this with you about 12 months ago. But this is safe monies, and there's a cool opportunity, or a good opportunity, I would say, of looking at 2.5% guaranteed rate of return for 3 years. We're starting to look at this opportunity with interest rates being so low as a solid opportunity for money that is tier 2. So monies that we need 3 to 5 years out, 2.5% for 3 years guaranteed. Sounds really good at this period of time. So if you have an interest in that, let us know. We can talk more about that. But we are managing your risk through the way that the stock market risk through the way that we are managing the overall picture and portfolio. We also have had a good investment committee meeting this past week where we looked at the investment allocations for the last quarter, as well as what we are seeing into the future. In general, we have made transitions of moving more monies to value stocks away from growth areas. What that means is a value stock is a company that is a good solid company that are just trading at a lower value than what it normally trades at as a result of where the economy is or maybe the sector that they're in. When we buy these types of companies or focus in these types of areas, we have opportunity for good growth rates because as the economy returns to normal, the value of these companies will go back up. We've also moved more monies into emerging markets. We're finding that the emerging markets are experiencing more growth at this point in time. Also started moving more monies towards long-term bonds and high-yield bonds as areas where we see more momentum and growth lying forward. Now, these allocations we make on a quarter-by-quarter basis. We look at a lot of investment research. We analyze a lot of different moving factors to be able to come up with this. If you can take this power of allocation management or proactive allocation management, we also call it being proactive in managing through your risk, and you can apply it to often one of your biggest assets, which is your 401k plan. we have found that we have really good results in what seems for most people to be probably one of their biggest retirement assets. The system, in my opinion, is broke here because everybody's asking you to make the investment decisions. And unless you love to watch the Wall Street Journal on a day-by-day basis, or on CNN and channels or Bloomberg channels every day, most people don't do that. Therefore, they make their allocations and they let them ride. If you want to apply the power of proactive asset management and proactive risk reduction strategies in your 401k, give us a call. We can share with you how we do that. We would look at specifically and scan your card if you would. And by scan your card is we would look at the investment decisions that you have available as well as the ones you've made to see which ones are relevant for today and where momentum lies, and which ones maybe you can change out and upgrade. After we do that, we'll be able to help you figure out whether it makes sense for us to come alongside you and manage the allocations inside of your 401k plan. Well, other than retweaking our portfolios, especially is also inside of our 401k plans, we have now, for folks who want to invest in clean investments, have two different portfolios that we've developed in the last year. We have a social responsible portfolio for folks that are really interested in making sure their money is only doing good, and for our faith-based families that want to make sure that their investments are promoting their faith values. We also have developed a biblically responsible investment strategy for the portfolios that we are managing. So if those are of interest to you, let us know. Other activities that the LifeWealth Group has launched is we've had really great success with our Tuscan dinners in just having a lot of fun. To be frank, I'm having a lot of fun just visiting with our clients on a one-on-one basis with couples that they know and care about. These have been great dinners to visit in a COVID-friendly environment with a really, really good private chef. It is on us. If you have a couple that you would like to introduce to us, care enough about, that you want to share with them what we've done, we would love to schedule that with you. We have a few slots left, so if you would like to do so, please reach out to Susan to schedule that time together. Then we are back to live events, so we're excited about that. We will have our live seminar here downstairs close to our office at Ocean Prime. It will start at 6:30 in the evenings. It will be this month, the 18th and the 20th. You all are always invited, and it's a great event also to bring friends and family members that you are talking to or with to a great evening where there's really good food and really good entertainment, since I will be the entertainment and sharing some strategies, key strategies, the top 3 key strategies that we've learned in the last 25 years to help families maximize their life wealth. So if you would like to have a further discussion around the 401k management of your account, or the Tuscan dinners we have, or maybe have a person or a family you would love to invite with you to Ocean Prime, feel free to reach out to Susan by email, or you can also reach us at 407-299-4129. It was great to be with you, my friends. Stay safe, be aware of COVID, and let's all fight to see how the curve goes down. In the last week or so in the state of Florida, the curve has gone down, thank goodness, and it's all helping what every one of you us are doing. Great to be with you. I look forward to being with you next week.